Someone really thought you were going to chase them and they are shocked that you haven't. Here's what to expect. Get comfortable because this goes layer by layer into psychology, emotion, silence, and the unexpected power you're holding right now. Someone thought you would chase them, and now everything is changing. There is someone in your life, past or present, who was absolutely certain that you would run after them. Not hope, not maybe, not possibly. They were convinced. They thought you would text first, call first, apologize first, break the silence first, and now your silence is shocking them in a way they never expected. Why? Because they underestimated you. They thought you were emotionally weak. They thought you were addicted to them. They thought you needed their attention to feel whole, but now you're silent. Calm, not chasing, and this is driving them insane. Stage 1. Their confidence turns into confusion. At first, they were calm. They believed you would fold. They believed you would come back. They believed they had control. Silence was their strategy. Pulling away was their game. They assumed your heart would panic and run toward them. But when you didn't chase, their mind hit a wall. This wasn't part of the plan. Now they're checking, why haven't you called? Why no apology? Why no desperation? Why do you suddenly look strong? They expected a reaction. They got silence, and silence is loud. Stage 2. Now they're stalking you quietly, even if you don't see it. You might think they forgot you. You might think they moved on. You might think they don't care. But someone who expects you to chase always watches when you don't. They are checking your social media, watching your WhatsApp/Instagram status, looking at your last scene, trying to decode your behavior, asking mutual friends about you, pretending they don't care, but they do. Your silence is making them curious. Curiosity becomes interest. Interest becomes obsession. And obsession. That's when everything starts to flip. Stage 3. Their ego is hurting more than their heart. This wasn't supposed to happen. You were supposed to run after them. You were supposed to beg for their attention. You were supposed to prove your love. Instead, you did the one thing they never imagined. You let them go. And trust me, nothing hurts a person with a big ego more than realizing they were not as important as they believed. They wanted control. They lost it. They wanted power. They lost it. They wanted to be the prize. Now they feel replaceable. And that realization destroys a prideful mind. Stage 4, they start comparing themselves to your new life. Even if you haven't changed anything, even if you have been living silently, your absence makes them imagine everything. They wonder, are you happier without me? Do you have someone else? Has someone replaced me? Why are you suffering like I expected? Their imagination becomes their enemy, and imagination hurts more than truth because the mind tortures itself with possibilities. Stage 5, their memory suddenly becomes selective. Remember when they acted cold? Remember when they took you for granted? Remember when they didn't care? Now watch what happens. They start remembering your kindness, your loyalty, your efforts, your love, the way you listened, the way you cared, the way you made them feel safe. When someone loses what they assumed was guaranteed, they start appreciating what they once ignored. This is when the emotional tables turn. They begin missing you in moments they don't expect. When they wake up, when they see something you liked, when they hear your favorite song, when life feels heavy, when nobody understands them like you did. Silence does what words never can. It forces people to feel. Stage 6, they try to test you. Before reaching out, they will test the waters. You may notice a random like on your post, viewing every story, an indirect quote/status meant for you to see messaging a mutual friend, trying to show they're happy. Fake, of course. Asking someone, did they ask about me? Why? Because they want to know, do I still matter? Because if you don't chase, their ego gets destroyed. They want to see if they still have power. But here's the real twist. They already lost it. The moment you stop chasing, the power shifted. Stage 7. Their mind starts rewriting the story. At first, they told themselves they will come back. They're obsessed with me. They can't live without me. But now their inner voice sounds like, why aren't they chasing me? Did they stop caring? Was I wrong about them? Were they stronger than I thought? Was I the problem? Did I just lose something real? They thought you were predictable. Now you are the mystery. Predictability is boring. Mystery attracts. Your silence gave you power. Stage 8, the fear sets in. Now the fear becomes real. What if I push them too far? What if they actually moved on? What if they found someone better than me? What if they realize their value? What if I can't replace them? This fear doesn't come instantly. It comes slowly, quietly, deeply. At night, when they overthink, when their ego is silent, when distractions fade, that is when they feel the loss strongest. Stage 9, regret begins. Regret shows up in strange ways. They miss your energy. They miss your voice. They miss your support. They miss your comfort. They miss your presence. They miss the version of themselves that existed when they had you. They realize they didn't just lose a person. They lost someone who actually cared, someone who tried, someone who loved deeply, someone who gave chances, and life doesn't hand out hearts like yours easily. Stage 10. They start imagining coming back. They rehearse what they would say. Hey, how have you been? I was thinking about you. Can we talk? I miss you. I'm sorry. But they're scared. Because when you stop chasing, they fear rejection. And the person who once felt powerful now feels powerless. This is where karma does its work. They made you feel unsure. Now they're unsure. They made you wait. Now they wait. They made you overthink. Now they overthink. Life has a funny balance. Stage 11. The universe shows them your worth. No matter what, life has a way of showing someone exactly what they lost. They meet new people, but it's not the same. No one understands them like you, listens like you, loves like you, supports like you, calms them like you. They realize your presence was rare, and rare things become valuable after they are gone. Stage 12, what you should expect next. There are 3 possible outcomes when someone is shocked that you didn't chase one. They come back. Not for ego, not for control, but because they finally understand your value. This may come as a sudden message, a long apology, a soft emotional reach out, a confession that they were wrong, and trust me, they will sound very different from before. 2, they don't come back, but karma hits them. Someone else will treat them exactly how they treated you. Ignored, taken for granted, disrespected, replaced. That's when they think, wow, I did this to someone who truly cared. And that realization hurts deeper than anything you could say. 3, they come back, but you are no longer interested. This is the most powerful ending. They return, but you have healed, grown, and moved on mentally. You look at them and think, I used to cry for you. Now I don't feel anything. That's not heartbreak. That's closure. And it's beautiful moral of this entire story. When you stop chasing someone who expected it, you earn their respect or you expose their weakness. Either way, you win because you showed strength, self-worth, emotional control, independence, maturity. Chasing is what they expected. Silence is what they never saw coming. And silence is the loudest answer in the world. Final words to you. Someone thought you would always be available. Always waiting, always forgiving, always chasing. But you changed the story. You started choosing yourself. And that is the moment the universe shifts in your favor. They expected you to break. Instead, you rose. They expected you to chase. Instead, you walked away. They expected you to be weak. Instead, you became powerful. So what happens next? You'll see exactly who misses you, who regrets losing you, and who never deserved you. Silence is not distance. Silence is dignity. And someone out there is realizing that the person they thought would always run after them has finally stopped, and they are absolutely shocked. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.